Til Gamescom 2024 fik jeg ud over lov at prøve Dragon Ball Sparking Zero også muligheden for at interviewe producerne af spillet Jun Furutani. Vi fik blandt andet snakke om, hvordan det er at vende tilbage til rødderne med god gammel Budokai Tenkaichi-stil, hvad kampspillets egentlige mål er, da det ikke er et kompetitivt spil, og det vigtigste, hvem hans yndlings Dragon Ball karakter er. Men lad os høre interviewet.
Så Dragon Ball Sparking Zero ですね。
Dragon Ball Sparking Zero is the successor of the Dragon Ball Budokai Tenkaichi series that has been released previously. I mean, the name is slightly different, but it is like the official successor, and it is a game where in a 3D dimensional environment you can pick a Dragon Ball character and compete with other Dragon Ball characters while having this immersive feeling of being in the Dragon Ball world. Given that the last installation of this series was 17 years ago, there have been several new things added. All in all, this is, as mentioned before, a 3D environment game where players can become Dragon Ball characters and compete with each other. Dragon Ball Sparking Zero will have the biggest character roster within the series, bigger than all previous installations, and so you can expect most of the characters that have been in previous installations, which already were a lot, but also characters from Dragon Ball Super who have been added to the roster as well. Dragon Ball Sparking Zero is not a fighting game, so you cannot really compare it with Tekken or with Dragon Ball Fighters, where you have like fighting games, you have like very balanced characters, and then you have this competition. While in Dragon Ball Sparking Zero, the focus is to have like a Dragon Ball experience. So characters who are strong in the anime are also strong in the game. Characters who really struggle in the anime will also make you really struggle in this game. So it's more about, you know, the immersive experience of becoming the character and being the character in this Dragon Ball world and facing off other characters. That's the main focus of this game and not really this balanced tournament fighting. On the other hand, if you want to compete with other players, there is like a cost system. So if you can put up a team to face off another team, each character has a certain cost and there's like a cost limit. Therefore you can't just, you know, put 5 very, very strong characters, but you have to either take fewer characters that are very strong or balance it out and to fill the roster with 5. And this makes it a little more balanced when facing off other players. So this is like a side of the game, of course. This is like, you know, within the Dragon Ball universe, but his favorite character is Goten. And that's because, you know, when he grew up, Dragon Ball was very popular. And when he met Dragon Ball, he was roughly like the same age, same size, let's say, of Goten. But he was very fond of him because, you know, Goten was his age, his size. He was like him, but he had superpowers. He could hit a Kamehameha. He could become a Super Saiyajin. So he was, yeah. So he wanted to become Goten. You know, he wanted to be like him. So and from that on, Goten is his favorite character. So let's say if he, as a kid, had this game, he would probably played it all the way with Goten to become Goten and experiences as Goten.
Jeg har sagt det før, jeg glæder mig rigtig meget til det her spil, og vi skal faktisk ikke vente så længe, fordi det kommer allerede den 11. oktober. Jeg glæder mig til at tæske alle mine venner i det her spil. Glæder du dig til spillet? Hvad synes du om Dragon Ball? Lad mig høre ned i kommentarfeltet, og så ses vi jo bare næste gang.